Hi guys, here it is. I did look through my channel and 2013 5p's I've done. So this is now 2014, as you can see by that. I know it's a bit, oh yeah, it's a nice 14 now. Put it in focus. So what I do, because I don't know whether I'm going to carry on selling coins on eBay because of their new charge, if you like. It's not a charge as far as I can understand it. They now take whatever you list your item as worth. They list a percentage on until the item is delivered. Well, how do they know when an item is delivered or not? Okay, you've got barcodes on stamps these days, but what about stamps you haven't got with barcodes? So when that arrives at someone's house, how do you know it's been delivered? The normal way of knowing if something's been delivered is if someone leaves feedback. So the way I see it is now you've got to chase eBay all the time to get your money back. I've already looked at it, and they're still taking a charge whether you get your money back or not. So it makes their listing for free rather stupid. I've got to say, my mind is not very astute when it comes to being ripped off, because I just don't understand it. The same as YouTube now going on about, is your video made for kids or not? And even if you put your video as no, made for adults only, you're still going to get asked whether it's made for kids. Well, I don't know. I've never thought about it, and I'm just putting videos on here just to enlighten you. I mean, once I get through these coins, I shall, stop. Because it started out as the fake coins on the technology, and I don't think that it's not made for kids. I think that all my videos, okay, I might let out a slight blooper every now and again, but it's not made to insult kids or induce kids or whatever. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, if there's any doubt in my mind, I would rather just carte blanche, just do it out the site. Just say that everything's for adults and be done with it. But I've gone through the video of theirs, and it's just crazy. And they want me to go to a lawyer to get advice. What do they think they are? Do you know how much a lawyer is to see a lawyer these days? You're talking £90. Oh, it's more than that. The last time I went to see a lawyer, it was £90 a minute. And if you think I'm doing that just for YouTube to exploit me, really, they're exploiting me, because all I want to do is inform people about coins. I hold my hands up. If I get stung on this, I've just been in and I've set my my account as that. It was already set at that, but I've set it as it is now. Made sure. And if they penalise me for whatever, I don't ask people to subscribe, or I don't want what is it? I've forgotten what they call it on here, where you paid via sell adverts and whatnot. I'm not out to make money. I don't want bloody money, just annoys me. It really does. All because of kids. I'm sorry. It just the mind boggles. The mind boggles. I can understand it if you got someone putting pervy stuff on there and trying to induce kids to go on their channel and whatnot, and then they turn out to be paedophiles or whatever. I can understand that. Um, but anyway, I shouldn't be going on to that. It's really peeved me off. YouTube have bitten the bullet as far as I'm concerned. But people will do whatever anyway. So um, there you go. I'm sick of it, really. I'm just here, just wanting to do what I want to do, and you know, I have no intention of doing anything to kids or whatever. So if it comes to it, they can take me to court or whatever, and we'll be done with it. Right now, so down to this. Oh, now that rant's over. Down to this. Here we go. So these are all 2014. I might even skip doing this. Take it. I might just take it to the end of to the £1, which is what intentionally I would have done. Fake coins, but I'm showing you these coins in relation to that and how crap they are. Anything could be a fake coin. It's just ridiculous. So, I think I've taught you the basics of what's wrong with these, and I'll just go through it on this coin alone. You want to look straight away. Look at. Let me get that down. Yeah. You're wanting to look at these, which are two screw. These are the strings, and these are the two string adjusters. And it comes on here, up here. It's not the best of coin for showing it, but it's as best it's gonna thing. You can just make them out. You can just make them out. That if it was there, normally it comes up onto here, and there's usually a little one of those, whatever you want to call it, there. And this one usually goes just a little bit down here. Yeah, so that's what I've got to take the light off of that. So you can see there's not really any sign. So I would say that was a non-two strings. Now what I'd have to do is then take it to my eyeglass, and yes, they're both off. Although you can just about make it out, they're both off. So what I normally do with coins is I set them up in sets of 5, which covers the 5 basic areas. You've got your 4/4, you got your your rim widening and fattening. You got the obverse side with the queen's head. So they're all the things that count. But there is 5/4, 4/4, 5/4, 4/4, and that the 5 pence. Okay, they are the 5 things I usually go for. With the obverse and the queen's head, you're really looking at one thing solely, and that's the washout and the date and Elizabeth being altered or affected. So, but this, if you start off on this bottom left quarter, you're not going to go wrong, because this is where you get, see that orange where the light's catching it. That shouldn't be there. If you do get it, that's what it should be like. But this, you see how wide it goes? You would need, and look at this bottom here. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just looking at the surface, not anything to do with that there. I'm just looking at the surface. Now look how that rim is so thin. And I'm a poet, but I don't know it. Anyway, so that's wrong. You know, I can't remember what it was. What did it I saw just recently? The premium and everything that I was going on about. And it seems to be, I can't remember it being like that in the old days when I used to collect coins and coin sets. They're saying that mint sets can have 40 coins in them. Well, I'm not sure about that because it doesn't make sense. But the trouble is now you've got them saying premium, proof, mint, BU. I'm sorry, but the BU criteria, fair enough, is the lesser struck coins, but are still considered like a the trouble is I'm running out of words I can't use. I can't use premium because premium is a different. So as far as I'm concerned, mint is premium. Mint is proof. I don't know. I'm getting a bit confused here, like with everything else. But I mean, pray tell, can anyone tell me what the difference is between premium, proof, and mint? One of those must be a premium. So this is why I'm going to put it to you that I understand it. Premium means you've got a top-notch set of coins, proof coins, but on top of that, you've got all the little additions, the wooden set, the gloves, blah blah blah. You know, that's the premium. And with a premium set, you get each coin in its own case. So that is the only way you can tell if your inscripted coins on the edge are correct, because the inscriptions on the edge of the coins, as you know through what I've been showing you, are crap. I mean, they're diabolical. And I'm going to keep on doing this with you. That London Fire, that is the worst inscription I've ever seen to a coin. It is diabolical. Now that's the rubbish they're pumping out to the Gentiles. That's us poor people who have to put up with these rubbish coins. I know I've gone on about this before as well. So what they're saying is, because they're creating money with all these different set names, because this is all going on, they don't mind chucking out all this rubbish because a coin collector is gonna have to pay for the minimum of a BU set. Well, he doesn't really want that. A collector wants a set that's good to look at. No scratches, no blemishes, no nothing. That's what a collector wants. But most collectors usually do this through the coins. They're loose change coins. That's what they do. If you wanted to go above that, then you have to pay the extra. But because they're creating these variations, premium, mint, proof, blah blah blah, they're altering the goalposts. And I think, I just think, Because once you start admitting that you're doing this to make money, the Royal Mint is to make money, you're wrong. You've destroyed yourself altogether. If you're going to have that statement, then all you should have is you shouldn't even have premium. Well, it should be premium or proof. You should do away with mint, the way I see it. But then they're going to want to charge you a heck of a lot more. I mean, those premium sets, you're looking at 200 to, well, it's hundreds. They're 200 normally on eBay, 250. I've seen them on there for 300. So, geez knows what they cost, you know, new. Proof sets are a premium. So, I think someone's got to call this up. You know, someone's got to set this straight and be honest with the people that are paying. If you're not paying, then that's fine. Because I can tell you, with my hand on my heart, to find a coin that is standard, that has no faults. If you find one in your change that doesn't have any faults, you've struck gold, because there's so few that are actually standard. I mean, how can you take pride in something? This video is going to be short because I'm doing too much talking. But anyway, so that alone, the two strings adjusters are missing. Up here, as I say, we're looking here and here, and you're looking for blobs which usually come out in highlights. They're usually just little bits, but if I turn this round so that you're getting that vision of colour, see, these usually rise up to the rim edge, and you get blemishes of blobs of metal. This usually gets affected with swelling, what I call swelling, like you see there. The leg usually is right up onto the edge. There's no darkness there, no shadow. This can be loads of little dots of blobs. Around the legs can be, around the claws. I don't know why you've got claws with a dragon, with a not a dragon, a lion. But anyway, so yeah, and then you've got this going on, which is the reeded edge protruding from the side and giving you a double rim, because that really counts as a double rim if it does do that. There's just one there, that's dirt. That's it, that's gone. And as you see, it goes away. This is, oh, there's another bit of dirt. Or is it? Let's have a look with my eyeglass. Where is it? It's just below. Yeah, that's dirt. And like I say, without a magnifier, most of this stuff you're not even going to see. But a collector will look for it with an eyeglass or a magnifying glass. And it should be 2014. Let's have a look just to make sure that I'm not telling lies. There you go, 2014. Now, as you know, and here you have the sign of a double head, just going to go up and around. No, it's not. A double head goes all the way round the Queen's head, all the way round her hair, and comes back down. So I think that's just a light shine. There's a earring. That's another thing you can look for. So there's all these things you can look for that make these coins circulated. Oh, hang on, there is some going on there. Maybe it is. I'd have to. Let me have a quick look. Very debatable, but it's not. It's not clear enough for me to say that that's a double head. The washout, as you probably know, and I'm going to go over it just to explain the rules of it, always appears around the edge, and that's the excess oil to stop the dye sticking to the coin. There's none of that there. You're also looking at the IRB, Ian Rank broadly, I think it is. So that's his initials. You're also looking for that because they're so small. They're often just a blob. So there's nothing on this coin to shout about really, other than this. And I wouldn't try selling the coin on just that on that fact alone. Because if I twist it round, you can still see that light then lights it up. So what looks like a shadow is actually a metal inner ridge, is what I would call it. But I would never sell a coin. I mean, if you look at that, if we look round at the outer rim, at the outer edge of the reeded edge, you can see that that's all the way on that coin. But that's not coming up onto the rim as such. That's just where it's sticking out. It's what determines the rim to be thin or thick. It's just the way the coin is struck. See how thick it is now? You see this, how thick it is? The 5p's are really generally the worst coins of all for that error. Well, it's not an error, in actual fact, that is a misstrike. So that tells you that if on the other side the coin is not like that the coin has not sat in the die strike. Can't be anything else, can it? It just can't be anything else. But the 5p is the worst coin in the set. So that coin would go in the two strings not being there. That's how I would have stuck it in the set. Hopefully I can do the 5. Now this one, you've got the right string missing. So that's another different one. That would constitute another coin and a misstrike. Again, now you can see here. Oops, sorry. You can see here that things are not right. And I believe that the metal that would be there has now gone down onto there. Again, you can now see how the coin thins out here from being wide, thins out and then comes back to wide. And it's usually the reason why this usually goes wide. Reason is this: the lion's body comes right up onto that, and it just makes the coin thicker. There's something going on in there with blobs of metal. So I don't want to hang around. There's nothing wrong with the 5p. looks okay. There we've got issues, and even in there we've got issues. So this could be a coin to demonstrate. Well, no, I'd to put it on there for the next coin. I must put these in piles. Yeah, it's over it. So that would be my next fault. There's nothing really to cause me to define it as a different coin. Let's have a look at the Queen's head. That I'm going to say is dirt, which it is. 2040. Always look at the date. Always look at the date first, and if that is what you normally see, is the top all the way around, right the way around to the AB in Elizabeth, because that is where I used to call it. Now you see it, now you don't. It's a party trick coin, because when you view the coin one way, it looks like it's not there. But if you put it at an angle and look across the coin, you can see it. It stands out like a sore thumb, you know. And again, you see we've got this outside rim edge, if you like, and how wide it is here compared to no. See, so that's been struck properly. No, I don't know, maybe not, because I'm including this. No, it's not. So you can see that coin has not seated when it's struck. It's not seated properly. The IRB is okay, and there's nothing else I would look at. This is a thing you should look at, is these G's. Come on, stop mucking about. These G's can be washed out for no reason. For no reason at all. That can be washed out. So that would be on my one of my 5 coins as a right string missing. So you've got 2 strings missing, a right string. So you're now looking for the string closest to the rim. So still back up to there. Now see, this is what you call a rarity. This is what you call a rarity when they're both there. It's amazing. Now look again down here. There's stuff going on there that shouldn't be going on. You know, whether you want to determine these as errors or faults or however you want it, misstrikes, is entirely open to you. See, this is a perfect example. It's wide there, goes thin, and comes wide there. That is solely due to these coming to the rim of the coin. That's all it's about. But there is a large blob of metal, a large blob, and there is a small bit also there. I would add that in the description if I was selling it, and I would put that as a standard coin. So you're gonna, anything else you see is a bonus. Now you see the coin I showed you just a minute ago. There was stuff going on in there. There is still a little bit of blob going on there. You've got to watch this here, because it's usually a string of blobs. Like I say, this usually swells, and I sort of do see it, because you go thin here and then it goes out. It's like a river, you know, in a curve in a river. and that's what you're seeing. How you would put that yourself, I would say that's a misstrike. This is very rare to see anything wrong. Now, I've got a coin for the first time ever in all these coins. I mean, I'm showing you like 50 coins at a time. I've seen the first one, and I will do that because it's in my change today. So there's a little bit of stuff going on here and there. You could call it over the top, being too finicky. You know, what do you expect in your coins? I don't call it finicky because I've got a magnifier. If I was looking at it with my naked eye and I could see little bits, yeah, I suppose you could say that it's being a bit strong in attitude or whatever, in description. But when you've got a magnifier and you can see this as clear as day, and these faults, errors, or strikes, I don't think it is. I don't think you're being finicky. I just think you're just showing up the Royal Mint for what they are. And I'm sorry, they've got nothing to shout about. There's your 2014. Nothing wrong. I'm not going to keep going on about the rims. There does look to be like a double edge on this one. Double head. No, it isn't. It's not. So it's not a double head. That's fair enough. It's just the light reflecting off the pattern, if you like. IRB's there, okay. So that would be the third of the 5th coins. So what we're looking now for is a left. Oh boy, oh boy. What is that? Oh yeah, there's something wrong with this coin. And it's not dirt. Anyway, this is a right string error. Strike. See what I mean? There's your left string, and your right string's not there. See? And I reckon that's the excess of that has come out, and it's come out here. That's what I would suspect has happened. Not because, like I say, normally when it's like that, that white blob is usually there. It sits on top here, so it's just a reverse. How that happens, one can only sort of imagine. But it is the most common thing on this coin that's wrong. And there you go, you've got the reflection coming off of the light. If I do that, you just got a shadow. So if I do that, hang on, let's see if I put the light up off on the right, let's do it like that. That actually does look like dirt, but there is something wrong with it. When I looked at it with the eyeglass, there is something wrong with it. And do you remember the coin? I've only just done it when I was talking about all the premium stuff before, and I found a coin in a mint set. These two strings were right up here. I couldn't believe it, and I found that in a mint set. And then lo and behold, as if God was listening to me, um, I found a coin in my change that was exactly the same. And I was absolutely awestruck. But yeah. So anyway, there's only a little bit of difference in the rim. So with that, that would be a right string. So that would go into another set. So I want to try and do this so we do see I can make a set of 5 with you. Another string missing. So it's just a light on my. Oh, come on. No, it's definitely not. Oh, here you go. Look. Do you see now that the back end here has come up onto there? Well, usually there's like a little blob sits there. I don't know whether that's it. Um, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for. That should be here. That little round thing there should be here. But this is all messed up anyway, so it could be anywhere. Whatever you want to be. Nothing really to shout about. So this is another right string error, mistake. Something's going on there, whether that be dirt. I'd have to get a cotton bud and just try and see if I can move that. Now, do you see the G here on that reg? Do you see how different that is? Now, there's no reason for that to happen at all. No reason at all. But this is what you have. It's the most common thing on the head side, on the obverse side. It's the most common thing, the G being out. And of course you've got this going on again on this side, on the inside. That would be a coin that I would make a set of 5. So I'll put that there in the coins that we'll keep to make this a set. I definitely want to see, this is another right side. So and yeah, again, see, you're seeing a blob metal there. That's definitely on the inside there this time. So is that. That's definitely an extended blob. Nothing else. I'm just going to do this quickly because I really want to get this coin sorted out. 2014. There is signs of that looking a bit faint, but nothing that I would shout about. Now, do you see the G? How different that is? There must be a reason why this happens. I mean, that definitely does look like it. Oh, yeah, this is double head. This is double head. There you go. That is a double head. Unfortunately, it doesn't go right the way round. Well, it does. It sort of does go round. Yeah, it does. So that's a double head. That I would put in a set of 5. I want to show you this fifth, the left string not being there. No, they're both there on that one. So, actual fact, I'd probably, even if I found something on it, I'd probably put that back in the change. Yep, the G's there. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yes, well, I would sell that on its own, the tail and the back leg. but I base everything on these strings really. Um, alone, that alone, with nothing else wrong with the coin, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. So that can go with that other pile. Please let this be a left string so that I can let you guys go. No, but that looks really weird. That looks really weird. That right string looks like it has gone right up. That's what drew me to that coin in the mint set, because it was, both of them was all blurred, but they was way up here. And that really is a coin, and I've got to sort that out of my pile of coins. I've got to sort it out because I just flipped it into the pack. But I've got to dig that out because that's a coin that I'm really gonna be asking a lot of money for, simply because I've seen it in a mint set when you shouldn't have seen it in a mint set, as far as I'm concerned. A mint set should be what it is, a mint set. Mint meaning that it's good. But yeah. So that can go in that other pile. Please let this be a left. No, that's a right string as well. Yes, you've got it all going on. So this would be a mention. Yeah, there's something going on in there as well. And let's have a look at this end. Yeah. So that's going into my pile. So far, I've not got anything worth throwing back into the here we go. It's not perfect. It's not perfect by any means. You've got like a half there. It's nearly, it's nearly not, not there. But you can see that one is there, but it's just very light. So we should see a reaction at this end, which we haven't got. So they are both there, but very fine. So I would be on this coin looking for other things wrong, and there doesn't seem to be, other than the rim. Quick look over here. 2014 date, not too bad. There's a lot of bit of scuffing going on. Queen's head's okay, no doubling. This is very dirty coin. I would put that in the church bag. I shall put it over here. My desk, it is a total mess. That can go in the church bag. The first one that I wouldn't include anything with. I want this left string. I'm dying for my left string. Come on. Ah, there you go. That's it. The left string's missing. You can see where it should be, same as the right string, but they're not clear. Look at the other end. They're not. There's no blobs, which it should be. And in actual fact, that string should go about there, not right down here. And this here is wrong, and you've now got the double rim edge. Now, when I was over the moon with the other coin, this is nearly the same, but there was other things happening, if I remember rightly. I can't remember. I know it was because of those, wasn't it? They was right up there. So that's not really a left hand. You want the right hand being correct, and this one not. So unfortunately, that's still not a left string. Oh, look, that's not nothing. That's the same. See, now that's moved. The line has come to here, as I pointed out just a minute ago. There's no sign of it at all either side. So that goes in another file. Just got to whip through this because it's getting too long for you to put up with. So I'm just going to go now. There's both strings. I do believe that that there is the round blob just turning into a line. Okay, there's none there. That blob, that round, what should be a circle, has just gone off. And yes, look here. That's what you should be looking for. When that right string, well, no, yeah, it's just the right string. When the right string, there's the little, it's just a little circle. You can see where it should be, but it must, when they strike it, it must, the strike material must come back here. That's one I would show. So that will go in my pile of 5. So I've now got 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6 coins. So that's one over. So that would be the start of my another set. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at the state of this. I'm gonna have to do another video. Look at it. Look at that. It's disgraceful. It is. It's disgraceful. So that's a coin that definitely goes in the other pile. I've not got one. Well, yes, I have. I put one back in the church bag. Got a double rim. That's nearly out of the way. So that's just a double rim like that. Come on, where are you? Oh, there must be one. No, that's 2. 2 together. They're okay. Oh, look at that double. Yeah, see, that'll go in another one. It's not going to give me my left. No, look, see, they're perfect. So I'm going to put that in the other one. On me. Oh, isn't it marvellous? See, if I was doing the 20... Oh, that piece of dirt's come off my finger. No, so that's not there. That can go back in and I'll just look at them a lot better. Both not there now. Look, they're both missing. Like I say, this is all... You can find this in your change anyway, and that's what a normal collector would do. But I'm just showing you what to look for. So it would seem that in the year 2014, there is no left string missing. It seems to be only the right string that's affected. Why that should be, I do not know. There's a right string again. Now look how far that's moving up. You will notice it. See, now look at that string as well. Look how far that string comes back. It comes right back over the ridge. There. That can go in that pile. So this is a really good pile. No, they're both there. Just looking quickly to see if... Oh, there's a lot of dirt. Actually, that's not a bad coin. That nearly actually is perfect, but it isn't because you've got the double edge. So that can go in there. So I've not. This is it. I've got 3 coins left. And you could then count all these coins up. That's all a ring of. That's all a ring of a line of blobs. I'm going to show you that. So that would go in this pile. Again, right string. And I'll tell you something else we haven't seen, and I've been looking. I've not found one of these 5, the words of the 5 pence obliterated, which is quite shocking. So someone must be, what am I going to do with that? That's a right string missing. 2 down. Come on, where are you? No, right string again. And again, I do not lie. Down there, look. So, this is the last coin. And the 2012 seems to be the better coin for. Oh, that's both strings missing. But look at, that's both strings missing, but look at this here. Look at that. That is incredible. So that's a coin that would be in another 5. So how many coins have I got? I've got 3, 2, 4, 5, 8. So I'd need another 2 to make up a set of different things, and I could do that quite easily. It's not the most prolific year, I've got to say. The faults, as you have just gone through with me, is the right string, and the rim and the tail. But mainly, although I haven't looked at the heads, there probably will be ones with the heads as well. Anyway, so I'll leave you with that because I've got to make another video for my today's change. Thanks a lot for looking, guys, and stay with me because we've got 15, 16, 17, and I think that's it. I think there's one that's 20. I don't know what I'm doing. So keep an eye out.